Here we are at Center Stage, NODA. We're getting ready for our interview with Clarke. But before that, we're going to take a tour of Center Stage. This is amazing. Look at the bar. Now that you've seen Center Stage, I bet you want to see where the magic starts. And here we are. Today we're interviewing Clarke Allen of Clarke Allen Events. Mr. Allen, thank you so much for taking your time to speak with us.
Absolutely, thank you.
So, Mr. Allen, did you always want to be an event designer?
Not always. When I was young, when I was about 14 years old, I started working in the restaurant business. And I just loved hospitality. I loved the restaurant world, and I always thought I was going to be and or own a restaurant. I was going to be a restaurateur. But as I got into college and kind of grew in my craft, I decided that this is what I wanted to do.
Oh. So, what influenced you exactly to become an event designer when you were in college?
Great question. Well, in college, I actually decided to get a degree in hotel, resort, restaurant management. So I knew that the hospitality industry was really something I wanted to pursue. After college, I was recruited by a company called Hyatt Hotels, a large hotel company.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down there, and I then ended up getting into sales more than the restaurant side. So when I was in hotel sales, I used to realize that I could design and create these experiences for groups that were coming to town. And so it was at that time, which was in my early 20s, that I realized I could plan events and help create these great memories for people when they came to our hotel. So that's what I decided to get out of hotel sales, and I opened my own business when I was 30 years old.
Oh, that's deep. So what steps did you have to take to become a successful event designer?
Well, I'm not sure I'm successful yet, but I'm working on it. But I think that you have to become a student of your craft. You see, you're a student now, and I think students think, when I get out of college, I don't have to be a student anymore. But you got to be a student all through your life. So I had to find and read and research the best designers in the industry and what they were doing and what trends were popular. And so I think what keeps us fresh, what helps us be successful, is constantly being hungry to learn.
I actually have that hunger sometimes.
You have a hunger to learn? I sense that you do.
Yeah, that's why I read a lot of books. So, I've heard that you have a book for the inevitable box.
It's inevitable. It's hard to say, but
I know.
It is.
It's a new word.
The Inevitable Box.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So what is it about? Because I haven't actually read it yet, but I would very much like to.
I would like for you to read it. The Inevitable Box is about my journey as an entrepreneur. It's about what led me to start my business, what I did while I was running my business prior to the recession, what the recession did to our business, and how we reshaped our business. But really the book was more about me as a person.
So it was your biography?
It's called a business memoir, an autobiography, and it's my hope to share my stories with other entrepreneurs or event planners so that they understand sort of the coming of age that the Inevitable Box I thought was my business, but the Inevitable Box was really my identity. So it was at a young age that I determined that I wanted to be a business owner, an entrepreneur, because my dad was. And I wanted to have pleasure or favor with my father. I wanted to prove to him that I could do it. And so I charged off on this journey to be an entrepreneur. And sometimes I think in life, we strive to be something other people want us to be and not who we want to be. So I think the lesson is to make sure that you're always pursuing your passions, not the passions that other people want you to pursue for their reasons.
That's deep. I would actually like to see this book because I read a lot.
You read a lot. I take it you do read a lot. And I would love you to read my book.
Yeah,
It would be
I
great.
love biographies. Anyways, what would you encourage young people to become like an event planner if they wanted to, or something else that they wanted?
I think yes. I think that in life, I believe the three biggest things that help you achieve success is a great attitude. We all have hardships, we all have hard times, but it's about our attitude and how we handle it. I think it's about discipline. It's about committing when you give yourself a promise, when you make yourself a promise, keeping that promise. And it's about passion. It's about really being excited to jump out of bed every morning and go do something. So if whatever brings you passion, you turn it into your profession, and you have a great attitude and you have the discipline to work hard, I think anything's achievable.
So it's ADP.
That's it. Well, you know how much I've enjoyed sitting here talking to you today?
Yes.
Yes, of course you do. I know you do, because I'm wonderful. And what I would share with you is interesting. I had someone reach out to me on Facebook who's known me since I was in grade school, when I was in elementary school. And she said, "Clarke, nice dream building and execution." And I thought the cool concept of dream building. And I thought back, as a creative, an event planner, a designer, as an entrepreneur, inventor, everything that you see around you came out of my head. I created this business from scratch. I created this building. I wrote a book. I create environments and themed events, all out of my head. So everything that I think about, that I'm able to create, manifest in front of us. So there's nothing that's not achievable. If you can believe it, you can conceive it, you can achieve it.
That's actually in a song that my school
Yeah, it
has.
is. Yeah, it is. So I think you can do anything you put your mind to. I can kind of sense that. I'm going to be excited to watch you, track you, have your mom keep me updated on your progress. So one day on your real TV show, you can interview me.
My real TV show.
Well, I mean, this is real, but I have a funny feeling it's going to be bigger audience.
Yeah.
You'll have guests on like me, and
Yeah.
Would you have me then, or you'll be too big and you'll go, "I don't have room. We're busy."
I don't think I would say that.
Right, because I know your mom, and I'll call her and say, "She's being mean to me."
To me too.
Cool. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime.